Good morning. Welcome into the Morning Wager here on Pick Dawgz, PickDawgz YouTube, and PickDawgz.com. Mark Zinno with you here on this Thursday, November 20th. And we are back in the saddle after a 2-2 day on the show. Apologies to all those who jumped on board with my first college basketball play of the season. UConn was an absolute no-show at home in a place where they almost never lose. It was a bad offensive performance for the Huskies last night. I mean, they held Arizona to basically 70 points. They got a couple of free buckets at the end that didn't matter, but held them to under 70 points, kept them to 20% shooting from three, forced twice as many turnovers as they had, and still managed to lose a game because offensively they were putrid, and they only shot 50% from the free throw line, and that ultimately was kind of the decider in the game throughout the whole game. So we start off the college basketball season on a loss. We'll bounce back. But appreciate you guys having faith in me and trying to jump along, so we'll get it right. Still encourage you guys to get the 3-day package, 7-day package. We're getting into that weekend window here, Thursday Night Football, Friday college, Saturday college, NFL Sunday. Great time to jump on board with a 3-day package, 7-day package. One loser does not make us not profitable. It doesn't make us not on the hot streak that we're on. This is just kind of part of the whole entire experience here. So highly encourage you guys to do that, and do me a favor, go to my premium page, get a 3-day pass, get a 7-day pass. Best and most economic way to go. We'll continue to load up the place for you guys as we have each and every day. Big college card on Saturday and a good card on Sunday in the NFL coming up as well. Check out Top Dogs with me and Jeremy Kahn. Today the college edition comes out. Tomorrow the NFL edition will be out, so make sure you guys check that out as well. Let's get to the games for tonight. We're going to lay the 5.5 of the Bills here. I know the Texans defense is really good. I know the Bills are without a bunch of wide receivers here, but guess what? I don't care. Better team, better coach, better quarterback, all reside on the side with the Buffalo Bills. I don't like laying points on the road in a short week, but this is a Texans team that is not very reputable here. I mean, let's just look at what they've done again in the last couple of weeks, right? I mean, they beat up a 49ers team that was badly injured and traveling across after a Monday night game. That was predictable. They lose to the Broncos. We know that. They only scored 15 points in that game. The Jaguars hand them back a win for a game, and then they struggle last week with the Titans on the road. This is not a Texans team that should scare anybody when it comes to playing good teams. Lost to the Rams, lost to the Buccaneers, lost to the Seahawks. Yes, they beat the Ravens, but Lamar Jackson was not in that game, so we know how that goes. So this is not a team that's prepared to play better talent and doesn't play up to the level of better talent, and that's enough for me here to back Josh Allen and the Bills, who badly need to win. Not badly need to win. They got one last week, but, need to continue to win to put pressure on the Patriots. And, oh, by the way, too, this is a game right here that keeps Buffalo within one game of the top of the AFC East. They're currently a game and a half behind the Patriots, and they would need to beat the Patriots in New England later on to at least force a tie in the division, considering they lost the opener. So my point is, huge game for Buffalo. I don't think they lose this thing. I think there's a world where you can tease this, to be perfectly honest with you. And I would tease the Bills down to a pick 'em and tease the total down and take the over, right? Get me to 37. We can't get to 38, somewhere in that range. I know the Texans don't score that much, but the Bills' defense also is a little bit suspect. So anyway, long-winded way, I'm laying it with the Bills tonight. So let's go to the NBA. We will take the Spurs on the money line tonight. Hawks coming in town. I know the Hawks are better on the road, but again, we get a short number here with Atlanta, and the Spurs are at home. This is a better defensive team, and as long as we get Wemby back, as long as we get everybody in the lineup that's supposed to be in the lineup, this is obviously one of these things where you have to wait and see. Wemby is supposed to not be back, so that's why this number is that short. But still, this is a spot here for San Antonio at home. The Hawks are also missing some guys, by the way. Porzingis is not likely going to play. Zachary Shea is out. Trae Young obviously out. So in the battle of banged-up teams, give me the home team, and we will take the Spurs on the money line. College hoops, Memphis plus 16.5. This is down in the Bahamas against Purdue. The Bahamas is always tricky. This is a lot of points. The tournament down in the Bahamas always ends up putting together some good, really, close games and action that's worth watching. I like Memphis here. getting the 16.5 points. I know Purdue is a wagon right now, but typically when you get down to the Bahamas, guys, just their mentality changes a little bit, and these big numbers tend to go away pretty easily. Plus, Memphis feels like they're in a little bit of a, get off the schneid spot here as they've lost 2 in a row and kind of, need to get a win. And so I think you'll get a spirited effort here from the Tigers and Penny Hardaway's boys as they try to knock off Purdue, who is the number 1 team in the country. But after straight losses to Ole Miss and UNLV, and plus Memphis has the scoring, I think, in this game. If their defense gets right and they don't get shot out of the building by Purdue, I think they keep this one close. Then we'll go to some smaller conferences. Cornell, -4.5 over Colgate. Cornell is off to an incredibly fast start offensively. They are blazing right now, scoring 87 points a game. I know their defense is bad, and I know Colgate plays fast, and they get up and down. They'll be one of the better teams in the Patriot, as they usually are. But their defense is also bad. And if I'm dealing with 2 bad defenses, give me the much better offense, and that's Cornell here. So I'm going to lay the 4.5 at home with the Cornell Big Red against the Colgate Raiders tonight. So got both of our college plays on the show here yesterday, correct? So we're seeing the board pretty well. We just didn't get it right with UConn. So we'll have plays up tonight in college, in the NFL, NBA, and probably college basketball. We'll put together a nice card for you guys. Go to my premium page, sign up, get a 3-day package, get a 7-day package, or get the daily one, whichever tickles your fancy. It'll all be there for you guys, and certainly appreciate you watching every single day. Reminder about Top Dawgz, college edition, NFL edition, college out on Thursday, NFL out on Friday. Hit that thumbs up. Smash that like button, hit the subscribe button as well so you're alerted every day when the Morning Wager comes out. Appreciate you guys watching and listening. We'll be back tomorrow with a Friday edition of the Morning Wager. Good luck tonight on all your bets. Go cash some tickets.